Everybody in our country should be able to get basic legal help when they need it. But the fact of the matter is, our country is shutting out millions of Americans from getting the help that they need when they need it.
In the United States, we often think about access to justice solutions as requiring lawyers. And the challenge with that approach is that since the 1950s, the lawyers have increased fourfold, yet the access to justice crisis has only gotten worse.
We have evidence that shows that clients will not reveal things to lawyers if they think they are going to be judged. If they have a preconceived notion that that is going to be used against them, or people won't take it seriously. And that is so important, especially if you think about people who are coming from situations where they do have a lower income. There is an imbalance. People of color, people from immigrant communities, where you're already trying not to be judged by society and trying to kind of slip through unnoticed. If you're not going to reveal that information to your lawyer is not going to be as effective as someone who does have that information.
The barriers that low-income Americans face trying to access legal help are extraordinary. First off, legal help is so expensive. Lawyers cost upwards of $350 an hour. Nobody can afford that. And in addition to that, there are huge swaths of our country that are legal deserts where there are few, if any, lawyers, like most of my home state.
I call it the cart before the horse problem of legal credentialing. So what we do is we've decided that getting a law degree and bar exam passage are kind of these rites of passages or ends that everybody has to obtain without any real regard to whether that's needed or whether that really fits the task that people will do when they're actually helping people. I think we need to reverse the model, really think about the ultimate end of providing people legal help and access to the justice system, which they're currently not getting, and then reverse engineer what kind of training people need to do that.
I'm the son of immigrants who came from India at a time when the nation was just newly independent, but also cleaved in half by political forces that created the country of India and Pakistan. My parents were refugees who, along with millions of others, had to relocate. In growing up, I sensed in my bones that the way in which decisions were made in the law, politics, could have profound influences on the life of a family and thousands of families.
Access to justice is fundamental to our democracy. It is fundamental to the rule of law. Courthouses are people's courthouses. And it is tragic that we find ourselves in a situation where the people cannot access their very own courts.
If the community justice worker model can scale, many millions more Americans will have access to the legal help that they need for life-changing legal challenges.
I think shared experiences open doors for those seeking legal help because although empathy can be learned, experience never leaves us. Helping those who have been through similar situations that I've experienced, as well as my friends and family members, gives me an opportunity to give back in a way that helps me move forward.
It's clear to me that if we're able to build this movement at scale, we can have a measurable impact on poverty, on homelessness, on access to healthcare and people's good health. You're talking about access to a lawyer being a barrier between somebody and getting a benefit, or access to a lawyer being a barrier between somebody staying in their home. If we are able to take this movement to scale, you will see fewer of those problems and more people living their fullest lives.